Hello and welcome to WePC. My name is Jay and today we're going to be unboxing the AOC AG273QZ. Yes, I had to look at the box for that because I can't remember all of those numbers one after another. We've been sent this monitor by AOC, however our reviews still remain unbiased. This is only an unboxing, however in the next few weeks we will have a full review on this monitor. We're not going to talk too much about the in-depth specs of this, that is going to be for the review. So this is mainly a first impressions and what is inside the box. Just before we start, this is a 240Hz quad HD monitor with a 0.5 ms response time. Strange one, that one. We'll test that for sure. It has a whole bunch of RGB as you would expect, and it does have DTS sound. So let's just get in the box and see what's in there. It's also got display HDR 400 and adaptive sync also, so there you go. I have already cut into this box because honestly I struggle to open boxes and these things are packaged so well. Right, normally you open these upside down. I'm going to read the instructions because I'm not going to mess this up on camera. That'd be really embarrassing. Slide it, yes, okay, so you slide it out. Some monitors you open upside down and take it out of the box. This one you slide out. They also tell you I've got a phobia of polystyrene. I'm just going to put this box to one side and we'll come back to that later. You could drop one of these things out of a plane and no damage would come to it. Oh, okay, it's coming, it's coming. Oh, Jesus, I could be a midwife of all this movement. There we go, one box. So this was nicely slotted in here. So we'll just have a look what is inside this box. This is pretty standard with all monitors. You get control unit for the monitor. This is like your quick switch, so you can add game modes, your RGB, you can control it all through there. That's pretty cool. This is for VESA mounting. You can VESA mount this monitor, so that is for VESA mounting. Cables, you've got your standard HDMI display cord, some more screws for VESA mounting. And then you also have, is that a VGA cable? Wow, that's an old, I've not seen a VGA cable in the longest time. And then, oh God, this is like a 3-tier thing. It's like a semi-detached house. So you got your plug there, and then under this, you've got just some more random, like, you've got like audio cables, a CD. I've not seen a CD in about 10 years, but if you do, for some reason, have a CD tray in your computer, then you can install that and probably load a load of stuff. It's quite cool. Okay, let's talk about the actual thing itself. So this is the stand. Okay, let's take this out. Put it to one side. Oh, I really like AOC monitors. This is like really hard. Would you say that's aluminium or aluminum? This is a really sturdy material. I really appreciate the stands that come on AOC monitors. We've got one over there as well, which has got a really great stand. And then we've got the neck of the bad boy, which is heavy. God, if the neck is this bad. If the neck is this heavy, I want to see how heavy the monitor is. God, that's heavy. I mean, it's sturdy. I mean, you could definitely use this as a weapon if someone broke into your house, just attach it from your monitor and you're off. But okay, so basically how you attach these monitors is that you essentially, if you want to come over here, we recently had a giveaway winner for an Samsung G9, which is a really great curved monitor. And someone watched a Linus video where they just sat this monitor on the table and tried to attach the stand and it just fell off and it broke. It makes me very sad. So make sure you do this correctly. So this thing goes in, like it'll be different on most monitors, but there is a hook. It just goes in like that. You'll hear the click and that means it's now attached. That is not going anywhere, which means I can pick it up, take this off, and you're safe knowing your monitor ain't going anywhere. So there you go. And then what you can do is just rest it back onto here, keep the protective seal on so it doesn't scratch. The worst thing you could do right now is scratch your monitor before you can get it out. And then this handy boy here, that does look like a boomerang, except it's not gonna come back to you if you do throw it. So as you can see here, we've got like a knob for where this needs to go. So that's where it needs to end up. So the easiest way is to just put it on and then twist it, he says. God, this is like trying to solve the Da Vinci Code. Okay, we got it. It's on. There we go. That was more difficult than it needed to be. But I think that just might be me. You probably will get this first time. But what you do is spin this so it's all tight, push it down, and then there you go. Your monitor is all up and ready to go. We've reviewed quite a few of these monitors. I mean, we've got one sat over there as well on our desk. They do primarily feel and look the same, obviously with key differences, with some of them being 1080p, some of them being 2K, some of them being 4K or whatever. First impressions, I really, really like it. I'm a big fan of curved monitors, so this isn't personally my go-to, just because like my eyes can't adjust to flat panels anymore because I'm so used to having a curved. If I look at a flat panel now, it looks like it curves inwards. It's really strange. But first impressions, I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is the build quality. This thing is built like an absolute tank. Like, this thing ain't going anywhere. There's a bit of wobble on the screen, but it quickly adjusts itself. But this stand is like an absolute tank. I really like these monitors because we have a lot of monitors in work. I've got to move them a lot. And carrying monitors like this always just gives me anxiety, whereas these got like a handy little handle so you can move it around, which is very, very important, because if you're holding a monitor like this and the neck's not too great, your monitor's just gonna die. It's gonna fall, it's gonna break, you're gonna cry. Your parents aren't gonna be too happy, so you gotta look out for that one. But what I'm gonna do next is plug this in, because I know for a fact this is RGB and I wanna see what it looks like, so let's do that. I've seen quite a few AOC monitors that have got RGB and they do look really, really great. So I imagine this is going to be of no difference. All right, I'm going to plug this in because I know that a lot of monitors don't power RGB without actually being plugged into your system. So let's get that plugged in and wait for it. Ah, there we go. All right, so rainbow, here we go. This is my favorite one. There you go, that looks really, really cool. So yeah, this is a staple point of AOC monitors. You do have this cool RGB ring on the bottom. Is it underneath? Yeah, there's, oh, okay, I'm lying. There's a joystick underneath. Oh, I'm absolutely lying, I apologize. See if you can see that. There is a fancy little joystick. If you've watched the channel before and watched any of my reviews, I'm a big fan of the joystick. If you don't have a joystick on your monitor, I instantly dislike it. It's so much easier. So if you click that in, you'll be able to see the OSD, and then that's when you can go in here, change all your RGB and all of those settings. Okay, I probably would never use this. I'm really a big fan of the old joystick. You do have this RGB ring and it's underneath. You have to warrant how useful it is. At the end of the day, it's going to be pushed against your wall, so like you kind of have to warrant how much you're even going to care. We are seeing more and more monitors include RGB, but unless you're on a desk like this in the middle of your room, you're never going to really see it, so it's not really a staple point for me that matters. However, if you do have like a white wall and you game in the dark, yeah, you'll probably see it, but you're better off just getting LED light strips, to be honest. But it is there if you want that. So I'm going to try and figure out how to turn this around now. Okay, so let's just have a look at the adjustments of the stand. It goes down and up to quite a considerable height, to be fair, actually. Doesn't go all the way to the bottom, of course, but the height at the top is quite a bit. Oh, okay, let me just take this out before I break something. It is rotatable. So if you do want a fancy monitor to use for your Twitch chat that has RGB on the back, then this could be the one for you. Does it go both ways? No, one way. So it just goes this one way, all the way up. Has front tilt, doesn't have any back tilt, but it does have front tilt. So you'll be able to get any sort of weird viewing angle that you require for your gaming needs. But all in all, that's pretty much everything that comes in the box. As I've said, we are going to do a full review, show you the OSD, the gaming capabilities. We're going to test that 0.5 ms because I'm curious to see how true that is, because obviously we have to take response times with a grain of salt. They can be kind of twisted in a way where, yes, they got 0.5 ms in a very specific test, but you're not going to get that true 0.5 ms all the time. But yeah, there you go. That is the Aegon AOC, I don't remember the model number, AG273QZ. Honestly, if I could ever give one advice to monitor companies, please just stop giving them actual names. Make my life a little bit easier. But there you go. That is my unboxing. That's everything you get in the box. Please stay tuned for our review, which will be coming in the coming weeks. Our monitor specialist, Charlie's going fishing next week for a week, so we ain't going to see him for 5 days. But after that, he's going to be reviewing nothing but monitors. We have 3 unboxings of monitors coming out this week, and they're all going to be given to Charlie to review. So definitely subscribe so you don't miss those reviews. They will be coming, as I've said, in the next few weeks. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to give us a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you hit over there, that'll take you to another one of our YouTube videos that I know you will enjoy. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.